Just making sure I get my neck. Yo, sis went from gritty to glowed up real quick, okay? What's poppin'? What's good? It's your girl Keamone F, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is literally the moment that you have all been waiting for. I know I promised you guys a skincare routine video for like 2 years now, but don't judge me, like we're finally getting to it. You guys know I love skincare, and you guys ask me about skincare products all the time, and some of you have been complaining that I always recommend products that are too expensive. So this video is going to be about saving money. Today we are doing a broke and bougie skincare routine. So everything in this video is going to be under $20, and these are products that I've tested myself. I've been using for quite some time because I wanted to make sure that all these products actually worked before I brought this routine to you guys. Before we get into the video, for those of you who are new, I make videos about fashion, skincare, and life. So if you're into any of those things, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you never miss a video when I post. So without further ado, we just gonna get on into the video. Alright, so of course the first step is to wash your face. But before we start doing anything, let me just secure the edges. Aren't these bunny ears so cute though? And they got sent to me by Ulta Henriksen, but we're not using any Ulta Henriksen in this video, okay? Like I said, this is all budget-friendly skincare. So the first product that I'm going to use is the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Cleansing Gel. This is one of those cleansers that you don't have to double cleanse to get all the makeup off. It's going to take everything off, and it has hyaluronic acid, so it'll help to plump your skin up and have you looking all glowy and whatnot. I'm just going to add a little bit of water to my face. Not like have it soaking wet, but just like add a good amount of water. And then go ahead and put like 2 pumps in my hand, rub it together, and then just apply it to the face. You just want to make sure that you have at least 1 minute of contact time with the cleanser on your skin. So don't rush washing your face, like just enjoy the process. Let the cleanser marinate into your skin so it does what it's supposed to do. A lot of people like wash their face for like 2 seconds and then wash it off, and I just want to know, like, what is that supposed to be taking off, sis? Like, I just don't understand. Well, make sure you actually work the product into your skin. Alright, so to wash my face, I don't actually like to throw the water into my face. For some strange reason, it's just weird to me. So I like to get a damp towel and then just use the damp towel and cleanse my face. I'm just like making sure I get all the soap off. I do not suggest washing your face with hot water ever, but you can use like a nice lukewarm. And I like to just, after I wipe off the soap, just let the towel sit on my face, because it's just like so refreshing and soothing to the skin. Alright, so the next step is to tone your skin, and today I'm using 2 toners because I'm just extra. But the first toner is Thayers, I want to say. It's either Thayers or Tears, whatever it is, like I don't really know. But this is a witch hazel aloe vera formula that has rose petals and it's alcohol free. So this is just going to hydrate the skin, get rid of any extra dirt that you may have missed when you wash your face. But the truth is, if you're washing your face right, there's really not supposed to be any extra dirt. I'm just putting on a cotton round, and I'm just like pressing this into my skin. I don't like to rub because it's just kind of too abrasive. And I just rather to pat the product in and let it soak into my face. Just making sure I get this on my neck. So then now that the toner's on my face, I just like to kind of fan it, let it dry, let it soak in, press it into my skin. I never go to the next step until this is completely dry on my face. By the way, I got this toner from Target, but I'm pretty sure you can get it from Ulta. Order it online, whatever the case is. Very, very, very affordable. Alright, so now I'm using my second toner. This one is the Pixie Glow Tonic. It has 5% glycolic acid. You guys know exfoliating is like my favorite thing to do. So that's the reason why I'm using 2 toners. One is more for hydrating, and then the other one is for exfoliating. So again, I'm just putting on a cotton round, and then I'm just gonna tap it into my skin. Not swipe, but tap. I don't know if that's really important, but I don't know. I just don't like things rubbing and dragging up all over my skin, so yeah, I just prefer to pat it in. With toner, you want to make sure you avoid your eye area at all times because she's delicate, okay? We ain't trying to irritate the eyes. Same thing like before, just tapping it in, fanning it, and just letting this do its thing. I just want y'all to know I already feel bougie already, okay? And I ain't even finished the skincare routine yet. All right, so you guys are probably gonna say I'm extra for this, but today I'm using 3 different serums. They're all serums from The Ordinary. So the first one I'm gonna use is the Caffeine Solution 5% EGCG. So this is basically a serum for under your eyes. It has caffeine, so it's gonna help you look more awake, you know, more vibrant, more youthful under your eyes. So I like to do this in my daytime routine and not so much my nighttime routine. If you guys aren't familiar with The Ordinary, get familiar because they make amazing products that are all extremely cheap. I'm talking about like dirt cheap. I don't even understand how it's possible, but they use like pure ingredients and all their stuff is mad affordable. So because this is under your eyes, you really don't need a lot at all. So what I like to do is just like drop a little bit on my ring finger and then pat it directly under my eye. So I'm just going back and forth between both eyes to evenly distribute the serum. You can bring it up into your brow bone, but never right over your eyelids because I don't think that's like part of how that's supposed to go. Honestly, I just don't want no problems, so I don't put it on my eyelid. I just put it directly under my eye and up into my brow bone. When you're dealing with under your eyes, you never want to drag anything or rub anything, so I'm just using my ring finger because that's your weakest finger and tapping it all around in like this little C kind of pattern. Alright, so now that that's all the way pat in, we're gonna go in with the second serum. The second serum is the hyaluronic acid from The Ordinary. If you haven't watched all my other videos where I talk highly about hyaluronic acid, this is just one of those products that's gonna help to really hydrate and plump the skin, and it also helps to make other products soak better into your skin. So I just drop that right onto my face and then I'm patting it in. With this, like, your skin instantly looks more plump. It's not even a joke. I don't even understand it. Like, your skin just looks mad plump, mad youthful right after you use this. If you have dry AF skin, if you have oily skin, if you have combo skin, doesn't matter. This is an amazing thing to use in your skincare routine. Alright, so the last serum that we're going to use is the absorbic acid 5% and alpha abrutin 2%. This is basically the equivalent of a vitamin C serum. Absorbic acid is the acid found in vitamin C, which you guys know helps with hyperpigmentation and things like dark spots. Also, alpha abrutin helps with the same thing, so this is one of those serums that you should use if you have hyperpigmentation, uneven skin tone, dark spots, acne spots, whatever the case is. This is not as thick as the hyaluronic acid, so for me, I just like to put it into my hand first, like a few drops. Rub my hands together to warm it up, and then just pat it right on my face. Just so y'all know, absorbic acid is like the direct acid that's in vitamin C. So this one might have, you know what I'm saying, a little tinge. It has a little sting. Don't be alarmed, it will go away. And also just don't get it into your mouth because that shit is a little sour, okay? It is like literally raw vitamin C. So it's very sour. The first time I accidentally licked my lip, like when I put this serum on and tasted it, I was very alarmed, okay? I was mad scared. I didn't know what on earth was going on. And then I realized like, oh, this is like basically potent, you know, orange juice or like lemons or whatever. So yeah. Like I said, one of the main things when it comes to an effective skincare routine is to let everything soak in before you just keep layering things on, because what you'll get is a bunch of products just sitting on top of your face and not actually getting into your skin and doing what they need to do. So when you go to do your skincare routine, just make sure you have time set aside to actually just take your time and not rush it and enjoy it. It's one of the beautiful things about actually doing your skincare routine. It's a form of self-care, you know, just sit back, relax, and let your skin glow up or whatever. So this next step might be a little weird to some people because you wouldn't really think to do this in this order, but I follow a lot of K-beauty trends. So with Korean beauty, they love layering on their serums and then putting on a sheet mask. A sheet mask is basically a serum anyway, so it's basically like adding one last serum to your serum step. Today I'm using the Neutrogena Radiance Boost Brightening Hydrogel Mask. So they have 3 different versions of this mask. They have a hydrating one, which is one that has hyaluronic acid. They have a detox one, and then they have the brightening one. Because this is my daytime routine, I'm gonna go with the brightening one because I always love my skin to look mad glowy. Like, I live for some glowing skin, okay? Jackie Aino was the first person to put me onto these masks, but they're literally amazing and they're mad inexpensive. The way that they just mold to your skin is unbelievable. Unlike most other sheet masks, this comes in 2 different parts. So it has the part for the lower part of your face, and then it has this part for the upper part of your face. You just want to make sure you get this on properly, and then I just leave this on for 15 minutes and that's it. By the way guys, I see some people reusing their sheet mask because, to be honest, there is a lot of like extra juice or serum inside the package, but I don't think it's sanitary to take this gel mask off your face, put it back in the package and use it again. So if you see people doing that, I don't endorse that. I don't know what that's about. I don't think that's cool. That's just all I'm gonna say on that. What I do like to do though is like pour some of the extra serum into my hands, put that on my hands, and like also massage it on my neck and this area right here. Yo, this mask is falling right off my face. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna let it set for 15 minutes and then I'm gonna come back. Right, so now we can just take this off. If I just like seen this in somebody's trash and didn't know what was going on, I would be very alarmed. This looks actually disgusting. Anyway, now that the sheet mask is off, I'm just tapping in the excess serum. If y'all hear a weird noise like in the background, there's a truck outside doing some landscaping or something. I don't know, but just ignore the noise. Anyway, do you guys see how my skin just looks instantly brightened from that sheet mask? Like, alright guys, we're almost done. The next step is eye cream. So I'm using the Sephora Collection Hyaluronic Acid Eye Cream. Don't sleep on Sephora Collection, okay guys, because their stuff are actually really bomb and they're really affordable. And I know people don't like to buy the store brand, but I feel like most of the things are literally the exact same things that are in more expensive packaging with more expensive brands, and it's literally the same thing. So I'm just going in with my ring finger again, and I'm tapping this right under my eye. And I'm gonna bring it right around. Same like I did with the serum, just that it's with an eye cream instead. You guys, this formula for this eye cream is so silky smooth and it's just so brightening. Like, I love it so much. If you have really dry under eyes, you would like this, but even if you don't have dry under eyes, this is like one of those instant pick-me-ups that just adds like that right amount of brightness and just hydrates under the eyes. Feels really good. And I mean, if eye cream is not a step in your skincare routine, are you really bougie or are you not? So now I'm just making sure that everything is tapped in. You guys know I'm the soaking queen. Like, I just need everything to just be sapped up, you know what I'm saying, before I add another thing. That's like rule number 2. Rule number 1 is to exfoliate. Rule number 2 is to let it soak in, like seasoning. Oh god. The second to last step is moisturizer, and today we're using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. The consistency of this is actually very light. Like, it's like a gel, but it's a watery gel, but it's not watery. I don't know how to explain it. It's just not as thick as a cream. So I just apply a little bit. Well, moisturizer is really the only product that I kind of rub in, but I still kind of don't rub too much. Like, I kind of spread a little bit and then pat. So I'm doing the same thing, kind of spreading a little bit and then patting. But if you must rub, make sure you rub upwards and never downwards, because then your skin will start to sag, sis, and that is not cute. So making sure I get my neck. You guys, this moisturizer has hyaluronic acid in it as well. All the Hydro Boost products have hyaluronic acid as their main ingredient, so your skin will look extremely plump. This is like that glowy, plump skincare kind of routine. Alright guys, I lied. This is the last step, but this is a bonus step right here. I'm just adding some Vaseline to my lips. This is the Vaseline Lip Therapy, and this one is the Creme Brulee. They have the Rose Lips, I believe, which is like the pink one, and then they have the Cocoa Butter one. But this is my favorite one. Honestly, everybody would think you're wearing lip gloss when you're really just wearing some Vaseline. Making sure I get the mouth corners, because people's mouth corners be looking a little crusty and questionable and homeless, and I'm not trying to look like that. So making sure I get inside here. And that's it, y'all. Apart from the fact that my skin just looks so much more glowy now, it feels so amazing and soft. Y'all don't even get it. Y'all don't even understand. There's literally no excuse now, because all of these products are literally under $20 the most. You know what I mean? Like, there's a skincare routine for everybody. There's a product for everybody. Everything that I mentioned is for all skin types and not just my skin type. If you guys have any questions at all about any of the products that I use, like if it would work for your skin type or anything like that, just drop them below the video and I'll definitely answer them for you. And since this is my daytime skincare routine, I have a nighttime skincare routine coming, so make sure you look out for that. As I always say, make sure you follow me on Instagram because that's where I post mostly when I'm not posting here on YouTube. And on my stories, I post a bunch of skincare products and tips and stuff like that all the time. So if you want more on skincare, make sure you follow me over there. Also, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the second part of this video. And also just make sure you subscribe because you're here already. Like, I don't understand why you wouldn't. I'm just saying. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay blessed, stay lit, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.